And welcome back to downtown Macomb for the annual Heritage Days Parade. I'm Lesley Van Ness, and things are finally starting to get underway, Kathy.
That's right. We are starting out rolling with a Macomb police car, and then you're going to see it's followed by a 1976 Illinois State Police car. And that was kind of neat.
Yes.
Did you know that they had done some of those cars?
Yeah, absolutely. There's one for each of the 14 districts, and it's all in honor of the 200th anniversary of the Illinois State Police Department. So
That's
kind of
great.
an interesting thing that they're doing this year. And there's the Macomb Police Department waving to everyone and, of course, getting things kicked off, followed by the McDonough County Sheriff's Department and the Macomb Fire Department.
That's right. Who doesn't love the fire department?
Well, every child loves the fire truck.
I know. They all want to
waiting
climb
for
on
them
it.
to really lay on the sirens here any moment now.
Yeah. You know, it's kind of like when you see a semi-truck go by and,
Yes.
and you know, you're moving your arm up and down, wanting them to
Look
go.
at those lucky kids. They're having a great day riding in a fire truck. It doesn't get much better than
I was
that.
going to say, sons of firefighters.
Yes, absolutely. And then also the Color Guard is coming up right now. Members of the Macomb VFW Post 1921 and McDonough County American Legion Post 6 respectfully and, proudly flying our American flag.
That's right. You see other American flags in the crowd, and you see the crowd all standing, the men taking off their hats as the colors are presented.
Absolutely. Now, here is that 1976 Illinois State Police car that we were just mentioning.
Bicentennial police car.
Bicentennial. Kind of cool looking vehicle right there. Very vintage looking.
Yes, it is. It's got that whole red, white, and blue going on. And
It has plates. Maybe they use it. I'd kind of be skeptical if somebody was trying to pull me over in that. Is this legit?
Right. Would you think it was Andy trying to pull you over? Andy or Barney?
Yes.
But
and there's
cool.
the VFW Post 1921 right there, throwing candy, which is, of course, like the highlight of every parade for kids.
Absolutely. That Jeep makes it out into every parade. The kids love it, and everybody else does too.
Absolutely. And
the Marine in his blue's got to be a little bit warm, I think.
Oh, well, it could be worse. It's been worse before.
It has been. It has been.
I won't complain about the weather today, that's for sure.
Yeah, we've got some more reps from the VFW.
Absolutely.
That's really great having them in the parade.
And then I think coming up here, this is a 1969 to 1970 Kinetics International Lightweight Tracked Rocket Launcher driven by Bill Riley, and a 1969 AM General 5-ton M35 military transport driven by Curtis Churchill. So those kinds of things you don't see too often in a parade. That's a unique piece.
It is a unique piece. So now you know if you're in Macomb today, you are really, really safe.
We are the safest community in the Tri-States right now.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and you can see so many people lining the streets here in downtown Macomb. It's such a gorgeous morning for a parade. You really couldn't ask for better weather at the end of June.
No, you couldn't. We've been here when we've gotten sunburned before.
We've been here in the rain too,
yes,
which we could have easily been. So there's Macomb Mayor Mike Inman waving to the crowd and passing out some treats.
Always good to see Mike and his family marching in the parade with him. Yeah, they're here together. That's a really cool car, and yet they're just walking.
Yes, well, it's more personable.
It is.
It's more fun that way.
They get to hand out the candy a little bit easier that way.
Yeah, absolutely. So Macomb Mayor Mike Inman and his family. Also, you can see right here a vintage fire truck, it looks like.
Yep, got a vintage fire truck, and City Clerk Melanie Falk is up on the top, waving to everybody.
She's got a better seat than some of the kids. That's pretty
right.
cool.
She's got a great seat up there. Great to see Melanie in the parade, as always.
Yes. And then, of course, what kind of a parade is it without some cool convertibles? Check out that Camaro.
Oh, that's very nice. I love the stripes on that. And the person sitting in that car is our very own Dr. Don Dexter, our parade marshal.
Absolutely. Always such a highlight, for the parade marshal every year. And gosh, he has done so much in this community and the surrounding area.
He's done so much. I can't even keep track of all the things that he's done.
Goodness, no.
It's very amazing. Everything from coming to the hospital to working out at the university.
Yes.
So it's very
And then
great.
also, there's so many people that it takes to put on Heritage Days. These are some of the committee members and co-chairs of this year's event, because it's really a year-long process to put this all together.
It most certainly is. We've got John Armstrong was in the first car, followed by Trent Barkley in the second car. They put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into putting the Heritage Days parade together.
There is WIU President Jack Thomas.
There's Jack.
He started his tenure as the 11th president of Western Illinois University in July of 2011. So, sporting the purple and the good school colors there.
That's
good
right.
to see him in the parade
with
this
the Brattons.
year.
Brattons always providing their vehicle for them to use. views. And then what do we got? We got the best band in the entire world.
You're not biased at all.
I'm not biased. But
Let's take a listen to
right.
the Macomb High School Marching Band as they pass our cameras. Excellent. That is a crowd pleaser.
Right.
Everyone was clapping along.
March on.
Well, they look great and they sound great. That was Macomb High School Marching Band under the direction of Dave Matsey.
That's right. Sorry about that. Yes, the kids. It's really great because it's summertime, and yet they still get a good number of the kids that aren't away at sports camps or family vacations to come and march in the parade.
And what's great is they don't have to wear those hot uniforms. Look, they're in t-shirt and shorts today, so they're probably even more willing to show up.
Yes, they are.
I know. I always was. If we didn't have to wear our uniform, it was the best day ever when I was in band.
And the marching bombers compete in different events.
Yeah, they do.
All over the state. They win year after year. They win their class of awards.
Well, now
so
coming up,
proud.
we have McDonough District Hospital, which we were just talking about at the top of the broadcast. Of course, the hospital in the community, and definitely on theme this year for the Heritage Days Parade celebration.
Exactly right. Great to have MDH here in the community. We're very blessed to be able to have a hospital of this caliber serving McDonough County and the area residents.
First opened their doors in 1958. So McDonough District Hospital, a big part of the Macomb community and McDonough County, of course.
That's right. They like to say more than hospital care, a hospital caring.
Absolutely. Well, you know, everybody is passing out candy and trying to please the crowd, but we always talk about this every year. But Macomb Heritage Days is really the class reunion weekend in Macomb, and we have the class of 1960 coming up right there. You can see them, and it's so fun. They're celebrating their 55th class reunion, and every year this happens.
That's right. Every year it's the class reunions, and then they even had last night at the Legion, they had an all-class reunion. So even if it wasn't your 5 or 10-year reunion, you get to come on out and enjoy and visit with everybody. And there are folks that come back every year for Heritage Days.
Yeah, and so what a fun weekend, and a great way to do it is to always plan it around Heritage Days, and you get to see so many more people, I'm sure, because everybody kind of makes it a plan to come home for Heritage Days weekend. And then also, of course, you can't have a parade without a little royalty.
Exactly, exactly. You always have to have the royalty, and this year we're really lucky. We've got Miss Macomb with us. Caitlin Carr here with us. A nice little interesting factoid about Caitlin is part of the way she went through college is she had a national caddy scholarship, golf caddy.
That is fantastic.
So very hard to get that scholarship, and that's part of what's been paying for her college.
And then also we have Miss Macomb Princess Sophie Russell from Macomb, another royalty that's riding in our parade.
Yes,
good to see her.
Great to have her today.
Oh, excuse me, that's outstanding teen, Allie Nicole Browning.
From Perry, Illinois.
Yes, from Perry.
You know, folks, that's the whole thing.
Now I believe we have.
I was going to say we get the parade order, and sometimes the parade's in order, and sometimes it's not.
Yeah, there's the princess. That's Sophie Russell of Macomb.
Yeah.
She looks absolutely adorable.
She does.
She's got that wave down.
She does. She has the wave down really well. Yeah,
it's like a prerequisite if you have a crown.
I think so. Great to see Sophie today.
Absolutely.
Oh, and now Thursday night, besides being free armband night, look who we have.
The most adorable couple in the parade.
Exactly right. Our little Miss and Master, we've got Miss Brixley Ladaiwe. Yep. And Little Master Bryson Ladaiwe.
Oh, that is adorable. Congratulations to them. I'm sure they're having a lot of fun this weekend.
They're having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
They're a little okay. All right, we're waving.
Still a little unsure.
Still a little unsure, but that's okay. They're still having a great weekend.
Absolutely. And coming up, we also have contestants of the Little Miss and Miss Master pageant. They all get to take part and have some fun. So there they are, riding in the parade.
They all have a really good time. It's great that all the kids come out, learn the songs, learn the dances.
Another class reunion we have coming up. This is
class
the
of
MHS
55.
and WH class of 1955. That's Macomb High and Western High.
I was going to say,
celebrating
so we've got
together.
The Bombers and the Cardinals together.
60-year reunion.
Pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Pretty cool.
Good for them. And coming up, we have the Dolphin swim team from the YMCA here in town.
They always like to make a splash.
Yes, but
Yep, that was for Rich Kane. That was for Rich Kane. I said that just for him. Just for him.
For decades, the YMCA Dolphin swim team has accommodated all swimmers from recent beginners to national qualifiers. Ages range from 5 to 21. So pretty cool.
Pretty cool. And of course, they teach and exhibit the YMCA character traits of caring, honesty, respect, and responsibility. So the Dolphins, a lot of fun. If your kids like to swim, check out the Dolphin swim team. It's a great activity.
It looks like they have a lot of fun.
It does. And they always get the little water guns and stuff for the parade.
Good to see them here too today. Well, next
we've got the folks, I think, got the folks from the Crossing. Very active in the community.
Yeah, the Crossing Church helps children, adults, college students all experience God. They invite everyone just to come as you are and visit the Crossing. Also coming up in the parade, you can see there you've got Prime, Pride and Responsibility in My Environment. Such a great organization that's really grown here in Macomb.
You know, it has. It's probably hard for you to believe, but this is their 20th year in Macomb. Prime puts together summer programs to keep kids active and involved all summer long, working with adults, being mentored by senior teens. It's just really a fantastic organization. All volunteer operated.
Fantastic. Well, we are going to take a quick break, but don't go away. We've got much more of the Macomb Heritage Days Parade right after this.